your assessment to that, Ian?
Well, I think we've missed a big opportunity, to be fair. I think we didn't show enough kind of enthusiasm or the right kind of attitude going into the game, to be fair.
The first half was a good performance, wasn't it? It was just the final execution in that second half.
Yeah, no, it was nothing like us, mate. To be fair, in the first half we were all over the place. Kind of the way we play wasn't how we played that first half, and although we had a lead, was kind of happy with that. Defensively was quite solid in the first half, and we needed that again in the second half. But the way we were playing our sets, getting into the positions for our kicking, wasn't how we play. So no, first half we was off it as well, and then second half it got worse for us.
It's gutting as well to be honest in the Challenge Cup.
Yep.
Could possibly be a blessing going forward? No. I know you'll be gutted today.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not a good thing at all. You want to go as far as you can in the cup as well, and compete. So when people fall out of the cup and say, "Oh, it's a good thing you can focus on the league," no, it's not a good thing at all. We wanted to have a good run in the cup as well, and we're devastated there, to be fair, because we put up a disappointing performance, and we need to be better than that.
Did you fall down on your processes? I know you use that word a lot.
Yep.
Did they appear today, or have they really gone?
No, fell apart straight from the beginning. I think we've had some good results, and we've played really well. When we've stuck with our processes today, we came well away from them. And
did you detect that the players might be thinking, "We're going to win this"? Slight overconfidence going into the game.
Yeah, potentially is that. Look, there's lots of things going on at this time of year. We've obviously speculation about contracts and people signing at other places, and people can get. I don't like it of them, to be honest. As a coach, I don't like it. As a player, I suppose it sorts your future out. But why not end of July? Why not? Can that be the start point? Because you get this every year with most clubs as well, and most clubs will probably tell you the same. They've got players who are playing great, playing for contracts, and then all of a sudden this point of the season comes where you've got to let them know whether you're keeping them or you're moving them on, or they're getting a contract offer off somebody else, and they know they're playing for somebody else next year.
So this is a distraction now?
It is. Yeah, I don't like it. I can see it from the players' point of view, because they want to know where they stand and they want to kind of get the contract sorted out for going forward in the future. But I think it's a bad thing with what the RFL have done by putting it in place here, because it distracts from what your job is, and your job's a rugby league player, and it doesn't matter if you go into another club next year and you're getting paid off them. You've got a job and a duty to do to the club that you're getting paid off right at this moment in time. But it distracts players, because when they're talking about contracts, or they get an injury and then they're thinking, do I put my hand up and play through that injury? Where before, when they're playing for a contract, they'll be putting their hand up and they'll be playing. Then they've got a lot of things to weigh up as a player at the moment. And I think if you move that away from them, they've not got a distraction. They can just focus on playing rugby.
Did you detect that in the last week or today?
No, I've not. Today it was down to us individually. I thought there was a lot of individuals miles off, to be fair, today, and I think that's just a process of coming into the game and thinking you're probably going to win.
Ian, do you think this club is perhaps more susceptible to the vultures coming in than others, and the vultures sort of coming in left, right and centre because they see soft as a soft target?
Yeah, we've got loads. I've had 6-7 players in this week who've all been asked about going somewhere else, and it's a big distraction. We can't control that. Unfortunately, we can't offer them the money that they're being offered elsewhere, because we're not that kind of club. But to be fair, they've got a contract and they've got a job to do here, and they've got to do that job to the best of their ability for the rest of the time that they're here for me.
Because like you say, even though they perhaps are offered more money elsewhere, that's in the future. They've got a current contract now that they've got to fill out.
Yeah, 100%. There's, like I said, there's players who are being asked and being seen by some big clubs, if I'm being really honest, and players that we've brought through, players that we've developed, or players that we've brought through our academy, and they're getting the heads turned now, and they're getting a little bit of attention. So now that's at the back of the mind, and they're thinking about that contract. And they've also got to be focusing on the game plan and focus what they were doing. When they were just focusing on the game, they were playing well, and everything else takes care of itself. At the moment, this is a distraction at this point of the season for us.
How big of a blow is it losing Janssen as well?
Yeah, well, Janssen was playing really well for us, to be fair, but he's broke disciplinary, mate, and players have got to learn that. You've got a duty, you've got a job to do. It's the same with players who are kind of coming off contracts and stuff like that. You've got a job to do, and you've got to honour that contract, and you've got to be a professional about what you do and how you kind of carry yourself on and off the field. And there's too many people who just think that they're always going to get a second chance, and you can't live by that. You can't build a team like that.
Jake maybe playing in the second row today. Think
Yeah.
he played all right today?
Yeah, I thought Jake did really good, mate, to be fair. Great kid, put his hand up to play wherever you want him to play, and he's willing to learn all the time. Like I say, he's off contract as well. He's got attention. Hopefully he stays, but can't kind of guarantee it. But he's done a great job today, mate.
Obviously, being out of the cup now lets you refocus on the league and hopefully win a few more.
Yeah, well, this one will burn for a little bit longer, mate. To be fair, before we start looking at settlements next week.